Richard, Lennon Miller, you know him so well.
I do. I think Steve Clark spoke brilliantly on the point. I heard it earlier today, just basically saying that only in Scotland can we clamour for a player to be called up, and then as soon as he is, jump all over something he said. And basically what he said is, I want to get better. I want to improve. I want to be one of the best.
Richard,
Yeah.
how good is Lennon Miller? You've seen a lot of. I've seen clips, and I think he's a man almost playing in like a young. He's just so mature. Every time I see him, he's impressed me.
Yeah, he's fantastic at his age. I've seen him now since he's been 16. The best kid I've ever seen at that age.
Wow,
best kid I've seen,
and
best kid I've played
that's
with.
some praise.
Yeah.
But even now, without being disrespectful to the rest of the guys, I think he's our best player. I think he's one of our most influential players now. To say that about a kid at 18 is incredible. It's the bits, in terms of his technique. His technique is fantastic. His passing range is fantastic. His composure is incredible for someone so young. But it's the bits when if you actually just player cam him and watch him, it's the little movements he makes to get himself into position to receive the ball, because he already knows where he's going to pass it.
Yeah.
He knows where he's going to pass it before the guy who's going to get it knows. And he moves himself around the pitch with and without the ball. And I just think he's a fantastic player. But on top of that, he's a fantastic kid as well. He's so humble. And if you're walking off the training pitch, he'll grab a bag of balls. He'll lift kit off the pitch, even though he's just probably controlled a training session. Even though he's on the back of possibly playing at Ibrox or Parkhead, he'll still help with the gear. And I just think he's so well rounded, and he's one of the kids you look at and go, we're going to lose him in the summer. I think that's inevitable. You don't want to, but you wish him nothing but success.
Well, you've just answered the question, really. Where's he go next? In your opinion?
I hope he goes, into Europe.
Do you?
Italy, Germany, Belgium, France, something along those lines. I think we've had a lot of success with Scottish players going to Italy, especially.
And look at now as well.
Look at them now.
Yeah.
So for me, I hope he does that. I think sometimes players can go down to England and get chewed up and spat out. I think he's got the quality to play down there. But I'm not a big advocate of the English game, as you probably know. So I just wish for him, in terms of his, go to a foreign country, learn a different language, learn a different culture, and to me that'll make him a much more well-rounded player.